Hello, fighter survivors and thrivers. Welcome to the Cancer Show. It is super fun Friday. Forget about Friday. Forget about all of your anxiety, your frustrations, your pain, your surgeries, your recoveries, your biopsies, your upcoming scans. Just forget about it. Just forget about everything and let's just have some fun. It's the last day of April and let me tell you, it was a scorching 100 degrees here in Los Angeles. And I live in the valley, which means it's even hotter, like super, super hot. I call it the Valley of the Melted Dolls. And for some of you, you may get that because the Valley of the Dolls is a very popular show way back in the 60s, 70s. Probably like kind of like the very first housewife show, but scripted, and I think it was also like Peyton Place. I don't know, and I have to research this, but I call us the Valley of the Melted Dolls because it's so hot. You're melting. Anyways, I decided to get outside because it's so warm right now. There's a lovely breeze going, and I am in the playground area of my building, and nobody really uses it. So I'm here all by myself with some dinosaurs and a seesaw, a slide. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I want to talk about funny words. So some of my funny and fun words to say are Knuffle Bunny. Knuffle Bunny was a book that I used to read to my children when they were little. Also, I like saying the word persnickety or knickerbockers. There's just like some funny words that are like fun to say. If you have any funny words that you like, please post them in the comments. I would love to hear them. And of course, I Googled funny words, and guess what came up? Yes, my favorite go-to Friday night website, rd.com, which is readersdigest.com. I mean, everything I Google that comes with the word funny, but this pops up, this website. So I guess it's like the master of funniness. So here are some words that I don't know and I've never heard, but oh, there's a plane going by Van Nuys Airport, or Burbank Airport. Yeah, because Van Nuys Airport is really small, and Burbank is big. Okay, so here they go. Here we go. Here they go. Here goes the words. And let's see. I think the people that wrote this is Danny Walpole and Allison Caparimo. That's a fun word to say. Okay, here we go. Friend Lily. Try saying that really fast. Friend Lily. Okay, so no, it's not misspelled. It sounds wrong. But trust us, it's right. Many weird words seem fake at first. Do you know what this one means? No, I do not. The definition: to do something in a friendly way. For example, he friendlily questioned my use of the word friendly. Okay, moving on. Macaronic. What do you guys think that means? A macaronic. It sounds like bionic macaroni, like macaronic, like it's super strong. Okay, macaronic. Looking to find this word on an Italian dinner menu topped with cheese? Okay, you won't. Think you can guess what it means? It actually refers to when someone mixes two different languages together, like I voglio a side of meatballs with my macaronic, por favor. I'm saying it incorrecto, aren't I? Oh, yeah, well, I hear that all the time. It'll be like, how you doing, mi amor? Or, passez-moi the salt, please. That was Spanish and French. Yeah, I kind of know both. I mean, kind of. I know more French than Spanish, but I would love, love, love to learn both of them. And I mean, I studied French my whole life. But I have to do like an immersion situation, like, you know, go to France for like, I don't know, a year. Awesome. Okay, so moving forward, dongle. What on earth does this mean? Dongle. This sounds like it could be a brand that sells fancy new dog toys, but this is definitely not something you should put on the shopping list for your new puppy. Before you take a trip to PetSmart, find out what a dongle actually is. Good idea. It's a piece of hardware that connects a computer to another device. You may use a dongle on a regular basis to connect to a digital media player, to stream shows, or to use Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Okay, so maybe the geeky people, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's like, it's very, it's a good thing to be a geek because you can figure out all the things that I don't know or understand. Or like people that are totally into computers, who can write, what's it called? Like programming. They can write, you know, whatever that's called. The things that they write to make up the programs. What's the word? I can't find it. It's there, circulating in my mind. I want to say copy, but it's not copy. I write copy for myself. Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about, whatever that is. They go into the computers and they put all the words and letters and numbers together, and those are the people that probably know this word dongle. It sounds, dongle, I don't even know what it sounds like. Okay, moving on. Pronk, P-R-O-N-K. Wham, bam, pronk. Not so much, unless it's the sound you made when you bonk someone on the head. Pronk, bonk. Any guesses what this funny word could mean? Anybody? No? A pronk is a weak or foolish individual. It is also used as a verb when referring to antelope and similar animals, which means to leap with an arched back and stiff legs as a form of display or a sign it is threatened. So, a weak or foolish individual, or as a verb. So it would be like, look at that antelope. It's pronking. I don't know. How would we use that in a sentence? It's leaping with an arched back and stiff legs. I can see that. I can see that in my head. But maybe it's like, look at the antelope pronk. They said verb. Okay, so look at the antelope run. Look at the antelope pronk. I think we figured it out. So the next time you see an antelope, don't forget to use the word pronk. A bear. A bear. Oh no, a bear. A bear. Not the grizzly, terrifying kind. Well, they don't have to be grizzly. I mean, terrifying. They're super cute and cuddly. I mean, they probably are cuddly. I've never obviously hugged a grizzly bear, but every time we go to Lake Sequoia, I always want to have a bear sighting, and I almost always do have a bear sighting, and they're just like really amazing, beautiful creatures, and the way they walk and their snouts and their little ears. I mean, I love them. And last year, one of the bears got up on the table during while we were sleeping, got on the table and left its bear paws, and so we blocked off that bear paw and we kept it safe so nobody would clean the table. It's very cute. Okay, Where are we? This word has nothing to do with animals. We'll give you a second guess. A bear means to endure or put up with, which means you could feasibly say, I abared this encounter with a bear. To endure or put up with. I abear this noise I'm hearing right now. I bared the alarm that would not go off. How's that one? How would you use a bear? A bear. I'm going to try to use these words throughout the week. Cabotage, cabotage, sabotage. Okay, of course. They said the same thing. Cabotage. Let's make one thing clear. Cabotage does not mean to sabotage a taxi driver, which we do not recommend in any circumstances. Oh, cabotage. Get it? Cabotage. Just as a general tip for safe driving. So, what's the real definition? It means the transport of goods and passengers between two places in the same country, or the right to do so. Originally, it only referred to coastal travel between ports, but the definition has expanded to include travel by air, railway, and by road. Means to transport of goods, the transport of goods and passengers between two places in the same country. Okay, so if we're going from, let's say, Los Angeles to Palm Springs, that would be cabotage. Yes, that makes sense. Cabotage. Have you ever used the word cabotage? Cabotage. Interesting. Oxter. 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 What do you think Oxter means, guys? Oxter. We're going through funny words that you may have heard, but I doubt, and figuring out the meaning because it is Super Fun Friday. Okay, Oxter. Oxter. So when I think of Oxter, I just think, of course, of an ox, like an ox steering, like an oxter. I don't know. Let's see what they say. As much as we would love to tell you that Oxter is a group of oxen and otters that became friends and peacefully coexist against all odds, that would be a lie. So the otters and the oxen, yeah, Oxter. Okay, surprises! Oxter has nothing to do with oxen or otters or any kind of animal because, believe it or not, this funny word is an outdated term for, drum roll please, armpit. Even when you think you know what a word means, misnomers will prove you wrong. So my Oxter needs some deodorant with no aluminum, of course, because that's very bad for you and it could cause cancer, which we don't want. Never, ever, and we want to get rid of and keep away. So it's deodorant. Even when you think it's, yeah, well, Oxter, has you ever heard armpit referred to as Oxter? Yes or no? Comment below. Okay. Next, ageless. Not ageless, but ageless. So does that mean that you age last? Like of all your friends, you're like the last one to age? Funny words mean funny things, and this word does not refer to the fountain of youth. It actually means someone who never laughs, and you definitely don't want to be that person. Oh, that's definitely not me. I laugh all the time. So ageless. They're so ageless. Oh, do you know Charlie? He's ageless. Never laughs. We're gonna have to work on Charlie and get him laughing. God watery. God watery. It sounds very English, don't you think? God watery. Hark. This term does indicate an archaic or elaborate sort of speech. God-watery is an outdated term, and today people may also describe it as purple prose. Purple prose. Motorcycle. If you use any of these 75 words in everyday life, we didn't go through all 75, you might be accused of God-watery. God-watery. It's a hard word to say. They seem like funny words to say, but you'll probably be met with an awkward silence. Yes, but what does this mean? This term does indicate an archaic or an elaborate sort of speech. God-watery is an outdated term, and today people may also describe it as purple prose. So this term indicates an archaic or elaborate sort of speech. So you would say something like, oh, that was God-watery. God-watery. I just think it sounds English. It sounds English. Oh, spondylics. 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 Hey, man, there's just some spondylics digs you're wearing. Spondylics. Say it. It's funny. Okay, spondylics. Thank goodness that this is antiquated. Thank goodness that this antiquated word for cash, hasn't been used since the 18th century. We think it would be pretty difficult. It would be a pretty difficult word for rappers to rhyme. Oh, but I wish they could do it. Spondylics. It means cash. Hey, do you have any spondylics? Spondylics. Isn't that interesting? Cash. Spondylics. All right, rappers. It's all you now. Let's hear you make a song about spondylics. Okay, fartlek. Fartlek. A fartlek is a type of endurance training in which a runner switches between sprinting and jogging. Can someone give us the phone number for the marketing team that came up with this word? We have a few questions. So, fartlek. Okay, but I do that. I'll jog, and then I'll do like a 10-second sprint, and then I'll jog, and I'll do a 10-second sprint. I do that. Get your heart going, your heart pumping. Okay, this is our last one. Ready? Popple. You poppled that. Popple. This word, which means choppy seas, seems onomatopoetic. Onomatopoeia. That's another fun word to say. So, onomatopoetic. We can imagine waves breaking on the shore, making the noise popple, popple, popple. So this is a sound word, okay? Like bang. Onomatopoetic. Onomatopoetic. Say that 10 times in a row. Actually, just try saying it 3. Onomatopoetic. 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 Okay, I got it. All right. We got it. We learned some new words. Had a couple laughs. Just forgot about everything on this super fun Friday. So please try using some of these words. Popple, fartlek, spondylics, God-watery, Ageless, Oxter, cabotage, a bear, pronk, dongle, macaronic, friendly. Let's see. I think the first word that I could use that would make sense would be pronk. A weak or foolish individual. What a pronk. That again sounds very English. What a pronk. Or a bear. Or ageless. Cabotage. All right, okay. Just pick one and use it. And if you have any favorite words or fun words that you like to say, please post them in the comments, and I will see you tomorrow for Superhero Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful spring evening in California with my dinosaurs, seesaws, and slide. I am healthy, I'm happy, I'm whole, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm whole. One more time, please. I am healthy, I am happy, I am whole. The thriving starts now.